Good morning, guys. It is the weekend, which means it's time for another weekly prep video. Hey guys, Sarah here from Work Life Glue. Every weekend we like to show our weekend as a two-parent working family. We are going through a transition right now. My husband, you know, with the pandemic and everything, it's been kind of up in the air, but we have two little girls, 5 and 2.5, and another little girl on the way in about 10 to 12 weeks, depending, because I stay pregnant forever. I'm 30 weeks right now at the filming of this video. So we'd just like to take you guys along on what we do during the weekend for fun and function to balance family time with practical things to get ready for the week. And we have a long list of things we need to do this weekend. So this is everything I'd like to get done this weekend. Mainly mount the shelves that are upstairs. I haven't mounted yet to the wall, just so they don't, you know, the kids don't try to, they don't really climb on stuff. But, you know, just to be safe. Pay bills and budget, film a video, edit this weekend I'm on's weekly prep video. Meal prep I'll do tomorrow. I'm gonna do chicken, sweet potatoes, and get ready for smoothies. I'm kind of changing up what I'm eating. Celia has a camp this next week, so I need to make her lunch for Monday. Laundry, San is working on cookies for family to send home. So that's, oh, and hopefully I'll try to vacuum too, we'll see. But basically there's some added stuff on there. Normally I haven't been filming videos on the weekend, now that I haven't been working for a while, just because I'm trying to keep weekends as weekends, but I've been so extremely tired lately during this pregnancy. I don't know if I'm more tired this pregnancy because I have 2 kids instead of 1, or if it's because it's the 3rd baby. I don't really know, but I've been very, very tired, so I've been taking some naps during the week and just have not had the motivation I'm used to having. And then yesterday, I normally pay bills and budget on Fridays during nap, but my debit card expired and I didn't find one in the mail that they said they sent to me, and so I was waiting and waiting for close to 2 hours at 2 different branches trying to get a new one, and their whole system is down, so I'm without a debit card right now. So I didn't really want to have to like use San's debit card and change all the numbers to his and then have to go and change it all to my new card. So we'll see, but I have bills that are due, so I need to at least pay those. So that's why there's some extra stuff on here. And then we have family that's leaving back to Florida on Monday, so they wanted to go home with a few dozen cookies, so Sam's getting those ready for them. So busy weekend. We're gonna see them tonight and then hopefully again tomorrow, so we can deliver the cookies and we can see them one last time. But that is our weekend in a nutshell. Sam loves to spoil the girls with what we call our Perkins breakfast, because when we go to Perkins they love to get sprinkled pancakes, so he's putting some Cool Whip on the pancakes. I'm gonna sprinkle a little cheese, and then they also have eggs.
Sprinkles.
Or sprinkle on the
there's cheese
sprinkles.
In the eggs.
And then there's cheese in the eggs and some bananas. So San always works out usually from 8:30 to 9:30, and then I'll have an hour from 9:30 to 10:30. But what I like to do with the girls during that time is just different activities. And so next weekend is are you coloring? So next weekend is Father's Day, which is the weekend you guys are seeing this. So I just find these free printables online. So, you know, if you are watching this early enough, you could quick do this if you have time. So we're gonna fill both girls. I'll ask them the questions and they'll draw a picture of San's dad and my dad. And then I have one for San to fill out. So since he's out exercising, we're gonna do that now. And then Bryony, what did you say you wanted to do? Kinetic sand. And Sissy's going potty and she wants to do her workbook and maybe some kinetic sand as well. How old do you think Grampy is? How many years old?
15.
15, okay. What does Grampy make that's really cool?
Cookie.
Cookies, okay. And what do you think Grampy's favorite color is?
Gray.
Gray? Okay. What does Grampy do that's funny?
Not funny. No, this is funny.
So Bryony is doing kinetic sand. I'm not sure if I showed this on our channel. I know I've shown it on Instagram, but I just like to put them in there, these octagon play pens. I will link below. And I got my kinetic sand 50% off on Lakeshore. I don't know if they're still having that sale, but I'll link it below. And I just put some tools in there, and she wanted to do these people I also got from Lakeshore. They, you know, they don't have like holes and stuff in them for them to get all icky. And then she's also using some animals. And Celia's doing it with unicorns.
People.
You want some people too? Okay. Is now watching the girls. They're still doing kinetic sand, listening to the Ramona book on Audible. I will link that below. They have the whole series of the Ramona books by Beverly Cleary for just one Audible credit. So if you have never signed up for Audible, I think you can get a free credit. Or if you're an Audible member, they have the whole series for just one credit. I think it's an amazing deal. So anyway, I pay for it ourselves. We're not sponsored anyway, but it's my turn to take an hour. We like to do this. I was taking my hour in the afternoon, but we ended up like, we would be going places or needing to get things done or whatever. So I ended up not getting my break. So now I try to take it in the morning. I was going for walks most of this week by myself and like listening to a podcast or audiobook, but it's pretty rainy out right now, so I'm just gonna kind of maybe read and do some planning. I just put the girls' laundry away. I try to take this time for me, not to like get stuff done, but it's hard. I like to check stuff off my to-do list, so we'll see what I end up doing. So last week I talked about the kiwi crate and koala crate that we tried out for the first time. I made this claw thing with Celia this past week, and then these like monsters, and I was very overwhelmed because I was doing it with Bryony awake too, and she was trying to help, and it was very difficult to concentrate on the directions because this has very specific directions. So anyway, I didn't read anything further after we got that done, but when San was watching them just now, I think Celia discovered that you can turn the box into an actual claw game. So they did that, and you put like a plastic bag here, you cut it out, and so you can use the claw. I can't do this one-handed, but you can open it up and then actually grab, well that worked, grab the little monster. So that's super fun. And then Bryony had a doctor set, which she really, really loves. So highly recommend it. I don't know if we'll do it every month, but it was definitely fun to try out for a month. Weekend lunches are usually very simple around here. We're just having, the girls are having peanut butter jelly, strawberries, and then baby carrots with some hummus. And then I usually have leftover pizza. We always have pizza Friday night, so just this like deep dish pizza. And then this salad San made for me. A couple nights ago we had like the best summer supper ever. I'll include a picture here, but I got this from Parents Magazine. I'll just kind of show you guys, but it's this Italian antipasto faro, I don't know how to say that, salad. I had never had, however you say that word, before, but I found it at Target. They had it like already pre-cooked just in microwavable bags, but we didn't need to microwave it because it's a cold salad. But basically you just mix all this stuff together and it is like the perfect summer salad. I'm gonna cut up the cherry tomatoes, but it's got salami. We used chopped up mozzarella instead of provolone because they didn't have any block provolone cheese at Target when we had ordered. But I am so excited to eat this, but everything in moderation, right? I just laid down Bryony and Santa's laying down Celia after lunch. they're hopefully gonna take a little nap. Brian will for sure nap. Celia, it just depends on the day, but Cian has to make a dip for tonight for visiting family, and then he's gonna mow. And I'm actually gonna go film a video, but first I wanna talk about my nails for a second. So last summer I would do fake press-on nails all the time, and I just am sick of dealing with them popping off all the time, so I have been painting my nails. Normally we do like movie night, pizza night on Friday nights, and then I paint the girls' nails, and then I've been painting mine. So because I'm pregnant, I don't want to do my gel nails, so I've been using the Sally Hansen, like, it's like a gel-like nails. I'll put a picture and a link because I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I did this purpley color, and last week when I painted my nails, by the next week they were all like chipped all over the place. So this time I added the sparkles, which really are hard. I think it's the Zoya brand, and so it really hardens that nail. And then I also put like a no chip top coat on as well, so we'll see how well they hold up. But I just feel like I'm so rough on my hands that no matter what I do, they only last a couple days. But I mean, they look pretty today. So Artie and I are down here in the playroom, and I am gonna film this video about downsizing the daycare. I have 4.5 pages single spaced of notes for this video. A lot of you guys had a lot of questions. I wanted to be as thorough as possible because I really pride myself on being transparent while also, you know, remaining some elements of privacy in our family. But I just want to be really honest with you guys about this because it's been a big topic on our channel over the years. And so yeah, I'm gonna film that, and that should be out this next week after you're seeing this video, so stay tuned for that.
Okay guys, so this has been blowing up on my smoking and grilling groups on Facebook. This is going to be smoked queso dip. So what we have here is Velveeta cheese, a half a block of mozzarella, there's about a full block of aged cheddar, about half a cup of shredded pepper jack, 1 diced onion, 1 block of cream cheese, a can each of diced tomatoes, Rotel tomatoes, green chilies, and then this is about a pound or so of taco meat, and there's a couple of sprinklings of chipotle hot sauce, and there's like just smoked paprika put all over it, and this is going to go in our smoker, and it's going to make smoked queso dip, and we're going to bring it to our uncle's house when we go see them tonight and eat it with tortilla chips. Like this, I'm looking forward to this so much. One more note, you can use whatever cheese you want in tandem with a Velveeta, but there has to be at least 1 block of Velveeta and at least 1 block of cream cheese, in my opinion, for all this to come together really well.
Okay, so I filmed the daycare video, I did laundry. A lot of this is happening tomorrow, so I'm not gonna mount the shelves because it's right on the other side of where Bryony sleeps, but I will look at like what bills I need to pay and see if I could just pay them with Sam's debit card, because it doesn't look like I'm getting my card today.
There it is, halfway through. Looks great.
The girls are still sleeping actually, thankfully they both slept. I'm gonna make a quick supper for them to bring along, which I'll show you guys, but we're gonna have to stop at Target on the way, and so we made this thing for her grandma and grandpa with some little crafts inside. I just love those little things. I also need to pick up at Target, they have like a free baby welcome kit for making a registry. I made a registry just because for myself, not for anybody else to buy anything off of, but just so we can get like the extra savings at the end. So I'm gonna take this and see if they have any of the baby welcome kits that I can get for free, and we just have to pick some random stuff up that we couldn't get at like our Walmart pickup this past week. So I'm gonna stop in to do that before we head to Stan's uncle's house. When we've been going to see family lately, we've just noticed the girls don't eat a whole lot because they have mostly Lao food that they're not used to eating, and we have a hard enough time sometimes getting them to eat just the normal American food they're used to seeing all the time, so they definitely don't want to try. They love sticky rice, but sometimes there's not really many other things they'll eat, so we just pack some like crackers and cheese, little yogurt, some fruit and veggies in here just to take along so they at least eat something while we're out and about. And we also will add some of the stuff from the party, but I just want to make sure there's something they're actually eating, so I'm just going to pack these up. So this is what we're bringing along. I kind of cater it to each girl. Celia is not a big turkey fan unless it's on a sandwich, so I give her less turkey, more cheese, same amount of crackers, strawberries. She does not like pickles, so I just give her one to try. And then Bryony loves turkey, not as big a fan of cheese, so kind of switch it for them, but she loves pickles. So that way we can put a couple other things in from the party. Sam just finished mowing, and look at this bad boy.
It smells really good. About an hour and a half or so. I started every 30 minutes, and it smells really good.
Are we gonna put it like in a crock pot?
Yeah, keep it warm, and I don't know. Hopefully there's some left over because it smells really good.
Yeah, it smells so good. When we know we're gonna be home late and like putting the girls to bed right when we get home, I usually will like get the coffee pot ready. That's something we normally do after supper, but since we're not having supper here, I get that ready so it's gonna brew before we wake up. I tidy, you know, get the sink emptied, load the dishwasher. I don't usually run it just because I've heard horror stories of like it flooding and stuff and people weren't home. So we wait to run it till we get home, but it's ready to go. And then I just try to get all our stuff ready so that we can have like a clear counter and wiped off before we go. Well, that was an interesting night. We were with family because our family from Florida is leaving soon, and a family member was playing with Bryony and probably a little too rough, and her arm was hurting really bad. Her arm was hurting really bad, and we ended up taking her to the ER, and she has nursemaid's elbow, which was my first thought because I've learned about it in daycare training. So basically a ligament got like dislocated in her elbow, and she was like self-splinting and bawling and wouldn't leave my lap, so that was very hard, but thankfully like they manipulated it, which was traumatic, but a few minutes later she could move her arm and she's fine. So we're heading home. It's 8:30. Luckily there was like nobody at the ER, so we got in and out within like 45 minutes probably, so thankful for that, but definitely not how we expected our night to go. So should be well, I'm hoping, I know they won't sleep in, but that's just wishful thinking at this point, but I'm glad she's feeling better. We didn't have to do like x-rays or a cast or anything. Oh, good morning guys. It is Sunday. It's already like 9:30. We've already done a lot this morning. We are all tired and cranky. The girls didn't fall asleep till close to 10. They normally go to bed around 7:30, fall asleep by 8. Needless to say, they were still of course up at 5:30, 6. So we're moving everything up an hour, so we'll have lunch at 10:30 and then start nap at 11:30. So instead of 12:30, and hopefully they can get, hopefully Celia will nap and Bryony will get a little extra sleep because they're pretty cranky. She's feeling perfectly normal today, so that's really, really good. We did baths already this morning because we are probably gonna go see family one more time tonight because they leave for Florida tomorrow, and Santa's making a bunch of cookies for them to send home, so we need to bring those to them. Of course, last night, because of everything, I had to lay Bryony down with me, so I had to go to bed with her. I totally forgot to take my Unisom, which means I may be throwing up tonight, so not excited about that. I'd take it now, but it makes me so tired, and I'm already tired, so I don't want to fall asleep. So already been a busy morning, but I don't think we're gonna get it to everything on our list, and that's okay because we had a very unexpected event happen last night. So I was very interested in what was in this Target bag, so I thought I would just show you guys. We got a Pampers like changing pad. We got a ma'am bottle, a Dr. Brown's bottle. That's cool. Some coupons, I think. Some breast milk storage bags and disposable nursing pads. A sample of the Aveeno baby lotion. We got some Pedialyte.
Mommy,
Yep, here, look at them. Okay. Oh, we got a little onesie. Cute, 3 months. 3-month size. Some Honest wipes.
Oh.
And some Johnson's newborn wash and shampoo. Some Boogie wipes. Some Aquaphor. And then the cute bag. That's pretty cool.
What? Can you eat that?
No, we don't eat that. It's a boogie wipe. Wipes your boogies. So the girls were down in the playroom. They wanted to do these Melissa and Doug sticker pads this morning. We haven't had them out in a while, so I can link to these, but they're great. This one is reusable. This is different, like royalty scenes, and then Celia's doing this make-a-face. These are not repositionable, but they have like all the different eyes and accessories and all kinds of stuff, so she loves to decorate the faces. It's 11:30. We just laid the girls down. Hopefully they will sleep. For sure Bryony will, but I hope Celia will too, because she's 2 hours behind on sleep last night. But Sam's getting cookies ready. What are these ones?
S'mores.
S'mores cookies. Huh?
There will be s'mores and marshmallows.
Okay. There'll be s'mores cookies, and he's also going to do his unicorn fart ones too. I'm super tired. I'm trying to push through and do some folding and putting away of laundry and some other things on our list. I circled a couple things I just don't think we're going to get to, like mounting the shelves. I'm not going to do that while the girls are sleeping. And packing Celia's lunch I could just do in the morning. Sam's working on his cookies. We still need a plan for the week. I did some preliminary planning. And meal prep. I don't know if Sam's going to do that or I'm going to do that. Sam got some chicken thighs going in the Instant Pot for me. I'm just gonna have shredded chicken, little barbecue sauce, and probably some corn and sweet potatoes for my lunches this week. And he's also gonna cut up the sweet potatoes, and I'm probably just gonna sit here and plan out our week together while he's doing this, so we can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So he put some avocado oil on them, and then some salt and pepper and cinnamon we're gonna put on this. I used to have this all the time before we had kids, and a little bit after we had kids, but I'm excited because it's so healthy and delicious.
Chicken thighs are done and shredded, and our sweet potatoes are done, nice and soft. And this is just like one of those baking pads you can get on Amazon. It's like a French one. We like the Amazon Basics version too. We'll throw a link in the description for these, but they work really well. They work in place of foil and parchment paper, and you can do lots of things with them, and I just decided to use it just to make clean up a lot easier today.
So we all ended up taking a nap. Sam only took like a 5-minute nap, but I took like an hour-long nap and woke up thinking it was morning time. I'm just out of it. Kitchen is slightly a disaster, but the dishwasher did get run. We will deal with it later. We want to go see family one last time before they go, because we don't get to see them very often at all. It is a different day now, but we had such a wonderful time with family, and so sad to see them go, but you know, when you live somewhere else, you gotta go home eventually. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to having family all over the place, but thank you guys so much for watching. It was a crazy weekend, but thankful Bryony's okay and has been okay, and everything worked out. But it's just those moments in life that kind of throw you off, but you know, you got to get back on track. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful Father's Day, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.